Om Shanti, a very good morning from Aberdeen Hindu Temple. Today is the 15th of May, 2022. Very warm welcome to our weekly Sunday meditation. The world is in turmoil, and yet the unthinkable is happening in a way that the power of spiritual cooperation in all the world is actually working. I remember from the Mahabharata that Arjuna chose Krishna to fight along with him against all the armies of the world, and they won. And so the whole collective thought of the whole world is supporting those who are being invaded to be looked after. And it seems to be working. And so what is the power of our thoughts? What is the power of our presence? And what is the power of our drishti, of our soul-to-soul communication? So there are different levels of power. Our thoughts create an environment. They create an atmosphere that we are in. It affects us as well, as much as we affect our atmosphere, our environment. And so I have the choice of what type of thoughts I allow my mind to have, which on one side tells me already that I have power over my thoughts, that I, the self, is distinct from my thoughts. My thoughts are my creation, but I, me, the essence, the life force that I am, is separate from my thoughts. My thoughts create an environment, an atmosphere that is around me and is an expression of what is going on inside myself. So I want to make sure that my thoughts are of the quality that give me a peaceful, powerful, loving form, a sweet form, a spiritual essence. And so I actually make sure that when I look at the train of thoughts that go through my mind, I put a full stop to those that do not create that peaceful, powerful, loving, sweet atmosphere, but I transform them and change them into others so that the awareness of my presence is experienced as being peaceful, kind, harmonious, sweet, spiritual. And when I've actually come to that point that I have actually transformed my thoughts over time, and my thoughts naturally are of that quality of peaceful, kind, generous, sweet, spiritual, divine, then my presence, even when I don't say anything, is powerful. My presence will be uplifting and will be one that attracts. And so then I can remain in silence, but always keeping an eye and keeping my awareness on of having these type of thoughts. And slowly, slowly, I create my essence, my being, the person who I am, inside out. So there's a coherence between my heart and my mind. And everything is in harmony. And when it is in harmony, it just is. There is no duality, there is no doubt whether it is like this or like that in a different way. And so inside out, I'm transparent and I live my life according to what I think, according to what I am, and also according to what I want to see in the world. Because we're living in a world of duality, in a world of conflict, of dissonance, of disharmony, of sorrow and pain, of those who have much and those who don't have much, those who lack anything, who cannot live even a dignified human life. As we speak, there are droughts in some countries and people don't have food. And in fact, the news just came that India is going to ban all export of wheat. And India is the second biggest wheat exporter in the world. And so this is because they're experiencing drought at present, and many crops have failed, so they need to protect themselves. And so how powerful are our thoughts? Can our thoughts actually transform that situation? Can our thoughts send harmony and good wishes to the world, to the elements, and support them in coming back into harmony? And harmony at the level of ecology is that there is sunshine, but there is also rain, that there is life force. There's not just drought where the earth just rips open and nothing happens. Yeah. And so we have a responsibility of creating thoughts that give life, of creating thoughts that give power, of creating thoughts that bring happiness, starting first in the self. I remind myself that I, the soul, am a being of light. I, the soul, am spiritual. I, the soul, am the child of the Supreme. I, the soul, in that awareness, am so fortunate to know that beyond our thoughts, originally, before my thoughts even occur, I, the soul, am present. And to explore this and to come close to who I am, I have to sit in silence. And in that silence, I have to be patient. I have to let go of all my desires. I have to let go of my needs for a period of time. I have to sit in silence, lovingly, and become aware of my soul sitting in the center of my forehead. The essence, the life-giving force, the place, the laboratory where everything happens. And then it's expressed through my awareness, but then also through my body. And so the soul, the spiritual being, the life force, has come in here into this body and is incarnated in this body, giving it life, giving it awareness, giving it consciousness. But if the body has become insensitive to the guidance of the soul, which is very subtle, then how does the body continue? How does it actually express itself? It expresses itself based on its need. So it's very easy from needs to slip into vices: lust, ego, anger, greed, attachment, wanting to have a lot for the body so that the body is sustained and my life is sustained. Whereas when I'm focused on being the soul, the beautiful being, the soul, the one from beyond this world, the soul that has that connection with the divine, with the source. I, the soul, the being of light. I, the soul, peaceful. I, the soul, connected with the universe and with the material world, and having the same type of awareness and energy exchange with the world, with the universe. And that exchange is of harmony, of generosity, of support, of love and peace, of happiness. And when I, the soul, connect with the divine, that connection almost increases the power of the soul. The light of the soul is ignited. It becomes transformative, not just for the self, but also for the world all around me. And it invites the light of the Supreme to shine through me. And my presence is one that foretells what is going on inside. And in fact, we know that the eyes never lie. The eyes express truth and express love. The eyes express the experience of the canopy of protection that we receive from the divine. And so let us go into a meditation. Take a nice deep breath and relax. Let go of your thoughts of today, of tomorrow, of yesterday, and become present. As you sit relaxed, allow your feet to become soft, the feet to adapt to the form of the floor or wherever you're sitting. The feet may be sore, may have been walking a lot. And in a spiritual way, allow them to relax and to be filled with the light of the Supreme. Now move your awareness up your calves. Imagine the love and light of the Supreme to surround your calves, your knees, and your thighs, as if gently massaging and soothing them. And also appreciating your legs, from your feet up to your thighs and your pelvis, for the work that they do day to day in helping you to move from one place to the other. So a lot of gratitude is giving back to those legs. Experience your pelvis gently and comfortably sitting wherever you're sitting. And allow your energy to move upwards to your stomach area. and then to your chest and to your shoulders, each part becoming relaxed. Your arms, your fingers, your hands, your neck, your face, your scalp, completely relaxed, filled with the light and love of the Supreme, equal to that energy. And now allow yourself to become unlimited. Experience the diamond in between your eyebrows in the center of your forehead. Become unlimited. And share the light and love of the Supreme, the support and cooperation of the Supreme. Allow that light to depart from you like a wave of love and peace and happiness, and to involve the whole earth and those good wishes and pure feelings to go to all the places that are needy of love, of peace, of harmony, of cooperation and support, of abundance, and share that thought of abundance, of love, of being beyond this world, coming from a place of no need, no neediness, no vices, but only the wish to give and to support and to uplift. And as you sit there, you start serving the whole world. It's almost as if you're detached from this world and you're looking at the world spinning in front of you. This beautiful blue, green, and brown planet slowly spinning in front of you. In the midst of a sea of stars, of distant galaxies and stars, flying objects, protected by its energy field to which you are contributing by giving your good wishes and pure feelings to this earth. Now see the places where people are suffering, perhaps in places where the drought in India is very, very strong. And send there the healing rain of love, of good wishes, of sustenance. Feel how the rain slowly, slowly trickles into the earth, then holds for a moment so the earth can absorb the sun shining, looking after all the crops. And then the rain coming again and gently watering and filling the deposits of water deep in the earth, so that there is constant water or everywhere. Fill up the rivers, cleanse the rivers. and feel how it feels to be standing in there in a place where there was previously drought, and there's a gentle raining. Hear the drops falling onto the earth, into the dry earth, initially being splashed away because the earth is too dry. But because the rain is gentle, the water slowly is absorbed by the earth. You can smell the fragrance that happens when the earth is filled with the water of the rain. You can feel the rain running down your spine. You welcome the rain, you appreciate it, and you give thanks for it being there, for its cooperation, for its support to avoid hunger in the world. And slowly, your feet that are on the earth can feel the mud all around, forming around you. And it's a beautiful, squeaky and soft experience, but one that is filled with happiness because you know that the fields will receive the water they need and that plants will be able to grow and that there will be plenty of water that will continue after this. Feel the happiness and see the happiness on the face of the people who are seeing it rain, who have been concerned about their crops, and how they sing and dance and thank the gods for having brought the rain. And the rain fills the earth and then stops to allow growth to happen. And after a period of time, it will rain again, allowing the earth to absorb it gently and to hold the water of the rain. And as the rain and the elements are cooperating with humanity, see how humanity cooperates with each other. The different races, ages, cultures, religions, the different ways of life, all merging and becoming one. And experience yourself standing there with the whole of humanity, humbly, sweetly, lovingly. And each one holds hand with the next one. And slowly, we encircle the whole earth in our unity and in our good wishes for a prosperous earth, for a healthy earth, for all of us benefiting and being benefited by the earth. And so, in that giving of our good wishes, the earth recovers. The earth that has been suffering goes through a period of healing. And in that healing, abundance occurs. And in that healing, everybody is healed. Everybody is unified. There's no difference between one or the other, but we are all the same. In the eyes of the Supreme, there is no difference between one person coming from one country and the other. And we all share equally with each other. We create that peace of happiness and harmony that this earth is. And as we bring happiness, we create our fortune. Because in the giving, in the sharing, there is happiness. Happiness is the result of my actions. And so if I'm not experiencing happiness at this time, let me change my actions. Let me change my attitude to one that is accepting, an attitude that is involving, empowering, one that gives. And as we're giving, we will be receiving. Nothing will be lacking. We will always have enough. Maybe no surplus, but enough. And so let me share whatever food I cook with others. Let me have that Holy Communion with the Supreme before sharing the food, by offering it and allowing it to become filled with the love, with the good wishes, with the guidance of the Supreme. That food is then powerful. That food will awaken the hearts and the minds of all of us. It will bring unity. It will bring goodness. And it will bring happiness. So allow yourself to take another deep breath. And then relax again. Your mind staying peaceful and light. Having in mind only good wishes, pure feelings. Being the master of your thoughts, not your thoughts having mastery over you, but you being the master of your thoughts. Staying in that awareness of Om Shanti. I, the soul, the being of light, I'm peace. I, the soul, the eternal one, I'm here to share my light and my love. I, the soul, am here to support the earth and support all its inhabitants to create a world of beauty, a world of happiness. Don't allow this chance to go by you. So when you can, sit in silence. Relax yourself completely. Allow your heart to be filled with love and light. And connect with other fellow spiritual people together to give our good wishes and pure feelings to the world. And most importantly, no matter what's happening in your world, maintain your happiness, maintain your courage and your peace and your love. And don't allow any negativity to enter yourself and create like a poison inside yourself. But maintain happiness at all times. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti.